Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Alyssa, and today I am finally getting around to filming my empties for July and August. And girl, I have an astronomical amount of stuff here. I think this is one of the biggest, if not the biggest empties I've had in a long time. Like, it was literally overflowing onto the floor in here, which is just absolutely driving me mad. So we're gonna jump on into it. I will say, real quick before we do, I just want to say I really appreciate your patience here with me, you guys, as videos have been sparse. I am aware. I have just been away from my house. I spent the last 2 weekends camping in Myrtle Beach with my grandma, and then I've been house sitting as well. Tonight is literally the first night I'm going to be able to sleep in my own bed in a little over 2 weeks. I am so excited, and with Halloween season coming up and me starting to prep for that, videos are just going to be a little less frequent. I'm hoping to get a couple things pre-filmed and set to put for you, but I just really appreciate your patience. Please bear with me in this time. Makeup tutorials, I can tell you right now, are not happening until I get through spooky season. Hopefully you will think that my spooky season content makes up for that, so please just bear with me. Again, I really appreciate you doing that in advance, and you guys know I love you, and I know you guys will be all kind. So either way, without further ado, because it's going to be too long in general, let's jump into it. We're back doing some Bath & Body Works candles, you guys. Chrissy has decided she also wants candles burning in this house, and who am I to stop her? So first here we have this Marshmallow Fireside and Black Cherry Merlot. Notes on this one are toasted marshmallow, crystallized amber, wild black cherries, and velvety red wine. This one is really, really good. This one had a really nice smell to it in the house. It wasn't too, if I remember correctly, and I know my mother will correct me if I am wrong, but this one didn't have the best throw, I think. It smelled really, really nice, but it just didn't fill up the whole house like Bath & Body Works candles typically do for us. So I don't know that she will purchase it again. Again, she'll let you know in her comment whether that is true or not, but in here it smells really, really good. All right, so we also went through a watermelon and wild mint. This one is wild watermelon, spearmint leaves, and crisp cucumber. No, this was it, you guys. This is like the summertime candle in my personal opinion. This smells absolutely phenomenal. Has one of the best throws that I have ever seen on a Bath & Body Works candle in general. And it just smells so light and fresh and summery, and none of the notes overpower each other in a way that makes them kind of ew. They literally are a perfect blend. This is amazing. I want to say we actually bought another one of these already. I think my mom loved it that much that we did this more than once. So this here was the ticket we would repurchase. And then last but not least, for candles, we did finish up a warm ocean breeze. Notes on this are ocean sandalwood, warm sage, eucalyptus zest, and coconut. This also very, very nice. Now this had a more masculine undertone to it, which I think really changed up the scent of the candle. We really did enjoy this. It smelled clean. It smelled like salt air and the beach, but also with a touch of manliness sprinkled in there. I think this is a really good unisex type of a candle. So I really enjoyed this one, and personally I would get this one again. Again, if my mother thinks otherwise, she will update you in the comments. Of course, y'all, we've got hand soaps galore here. I have literally 5 to go through, so we did finish up another pineapple mango. Notes on this one are fresh pineapple juice, mango, and vine ripened raspberry. We have used quite a few of these. I know my mother really does enjoy them. This is not my favorite scent personally. It's one of those ones that kind of makes my hands smell funky, so it's a kind of give and a take. In the container, it smells delicious, really juicy and really sweet. It's just not for me, but I do believe my mother really enjoys that one. This one is Blueberry Bellini. Notes on this one are wild blueberry, bright citrus, and sparkling prosecco. This is one my mother said she would repurchase. She absolutely loved in her little note. This one here is Pink Pineapple Sunrise. Notes are sweet pink pineapple, palm sugar, and sun-drenched nectar. My mother wrote, would repurchase. It was lovely. I do agree this was one that I really did like myself. I have used some of the body care in this scent, and it is absolutely divine. Bright Summer Days is another foaming hand soap we used up. Coconut milk, sunny starfruit, and warm sands. This is one that we used in the kitchen. This was very nice. I know my mom was actually sad to see this one go, if I remember correctly. This I do believe we would repurchase again. I think it's a nice one for the kitchen as well. If you want to switch up, like for us, we tend to use the kitchen lemon or the kitchen mandarin, and this is a nice one to kind of cycle in there. Very, very good. And then this one is one that they used up as well. Warm vanilla sugar, creamy vanilla, and sparkling sugar crystals. I hate this scent. I think it is absolutely disgusting, but I do think they liked it. There is no note to indicate otherwise. I think this is what my dad used. So if he thinks it was terrible, he'll let you know in his comment, but this would be a no-go for me personally. Of course, I did finish up some Scentsy items. First thing I'm going to talk to you about is the Scentsy, it's the room spray. This was in the scent Aloe Water and Cucumber. I love the scent Aloe Water and Cucumber. I have praised this scent ever since I started purchasing Scentsy. It was one of the first scents I got. It's delicious. The room spray, however, is not something I would repurchase. I do believe I got this in a gift early on with Kimberly, who again, her Scentsy link will be down below if you wish to shop with her. But I do not like the room spray. It makes the carpets kind of funky, especially when I still had Brandy, who was our dog. But it would make it where like it would almost get on your feet, then you'd walk around the hardwood, your feet would be kind of like slippery. So I started spraying it in places where we wouldn't really walk. So like under the beds, in the closet space, kind of like that, which made it like me take forever to use it up. So I didn't like that. And the more you would spray, because you do have to spray it quite a bit to kind of fill up whatever area you're doing, it would kind of almost like leak at the top. This is just not something that I think is worth your money at all. Couple of things for the car. A car bar in the Aloe Water and Cucumber scent, absolutely delicious. I love the car bars. They do last longer than the scent circles. Aloe Water and Cucumber, again, is a scent that I would continue to purchase 1,000 times over. It is so, so nice and fresh. And then I did finish actually one of their scent packs. So this is in the sea salt and avocado. I love this scent. I use it in the car bars, in the wax melts, and the scent pack. I keep the scent pack in my gym bag to kind of keep everything smelling fresh in there, you know what I'm saying? And I think the scent packs are great. These are also the things that you can put in like the stuffies. So the stuffies smell like specific scents, but you can use them for small spaces and other things like that. Love this scent, would continue to repurchase those scent packs, especially for my gym bag. I think they work wonders. I did finish up 3 of the wax bars. This one was my mother's Orchid Apple and Spice. This is great. This is a absolutely delicious scent. If you are someone that likes something kind of fall-y, but you don't love super, super spicy things, but you love apple type scents, this is going to be it for you. It has that little bit of spice scent just to give it a little bit of depth and warmth to the scent, but it strongly smells of apples, which is absolutely delicious. I know my mother did like this. She loves stuff like this for like the kitchen area. Super yummy. I finished up a prickly pear and agave personally. Now this is one that I use in my bathroom. It's a scent that I really, really loved in there because it made everything smell fresh and clean. And literally that's the best way I know how to describe it. It has a hint of like, fresh cut grass is not the word I want to use, but it's what's coming to mind. But that kind of like dewy summer morning, really clean outside, and just a hint of something sweet, which I think comes from the pear. But this was really, really nice. I would repurchase this for sure. And then I finished up finally one of my Little Mermaid. It was the Kiss the Girl scent. So I got this when I ordered the Little Mermaid warmer that I have in my bathroom. Love this. Love, 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 love this again for the bathroom. What I really like about these ones is they're such a light blue, the bars themselves are, that when you warm them in that particular warmer, they're see-through, so you can see the little Sebastian sitting in the dish. It's super cute. I love small touches like that. But this scent is absolutely delicious. It's very light. A little bit of sweetness, of which I cannot place, to be honest with you. But I think it smells clean and very delicious, and it's not too sugary smelling, which I really enjoy because you guys know I don't love that. So this is one, again, I would get if it re-comes up, but I can't remember if this is the one that they keep selling or if it's the other one in this collection. I'm not 100% sure, but this is nice. So if you do see this and you can get your hands on it, it's a really good one. Ooh, we talked about this last Empties, but we finished up some Athlete's Foot spray. This is the True Tenactin brand, and then the Equate version. I tend to use the Equate version, and I spray this directly into my shoes. I spray the Tenactin directly on my feet. I love this stuff, you guys. I work outside. It is hot. I'm a sweaty woman. Okay, my shoes are closed-toed. I am prone to get athlete's foot. Okay, I'm a bad bitch. What can I say? I have to handle what I gotta handle. These work wonders. I think the Equate version is, I'm so sorry, that was so aggressive. But I think the Equate version is just as good as the other one if you want to just get that version. I've just kind of always had both. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. I have finished up quite a few of these Neil Med Piercing Aftercare Fine Mist. I have 1, 2, 3 of the big ones, and then the small one that I got when I got my ears pierced. For those of you that do not know, I have gotten, actually at this point in time, 3 new piercings. I did do a mid helix here. I have my conch done in here, and most recently I got my nose pierced. I think I'm going through a midlife crisis, but I do love this stuff. I get the big ones. I order them by the lot on Amazon. I actually just ordered 3 more because I am still nursing a somewhat small keloid on this one, and I'm going to go get my nose downsized this week because it's moving a little bit. It's starting to try and get a little keloid, which is driving me nuts. So I love using this to clean them, to keep them nice and, I don't know, sterile, whatever you want to call it. These are great. This one little random makeup item in here came from my mother. It is the Ilia At Last multi-stick. I know she did not like this because of the color. It has like a shimmer to it. It is like a, kind of like a mauvey, pinky purple type of a color, but she just did not like the color on her, and I personally am not someone that uses a multi-stick. I really never liked their formulation on my skin, so this is one that she said had to go. I did finish up a few perfumes, so I have 2 tiny ones. One is the Rachel Zoe? Either way, Instinct, and the other one is the Derek Lam Rain Day. I'm not sure. To be honest, I think I liked Rain Day over the Instinct. I think this was just a little too heavy for me, but I'm not gonna lie to you. They clearly are not very memorable because I couldn't tell you if I would repurchase either one of them. So I'm gonna call it a no. So we're just gonna kind of keep it moving on that one. And then I did finally finish up this Kayali The Love Fest. This is the Burning Cherry. I got this like one of the last Sephora sales, and I love getting perfume samples in this size over the size I just showed you. This gives me way more opportunities to wear it and see how I like it, whether it's daytime, nighttime, and really see how it mixes with my skin. Now this one, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's fine. I got a couple compliments on it, but I really didn't love it, you guys. I would not repurchase. The cherry is nice and it does pull through, but it does have a more powdery undertone that really just kind of made me feel about it. So it's not a bad perfume. I really just think, of course, like all perfume, it depends on you, but I would personally not go out and get this one again. I would try more from this brand though, because it did have a really solid staying powder, and I don't know, it's just one of those things where if it works, it works, and if it don't, it don't. Alrighty, I finished up quite a bit of skincare, honestly. So the first things first, I finished up my Nature Republic Collagen Dream 70 emulsion. This is something that I have been using forever. I love this stuff. I think they may have discontinued it, or they're working on reformulating, because the last time I did a purchase I had to get something similar but something different. But I love this stuff. I think it's absolutely amazing. And when I was using this, I could tell if I didn't use it within my routine. It's just something that my skin really enjoys. So if you can find it, I highly recommend. I do wish it came with a pump, but it doesn't. It's one that I shake out into my hands. But other than that, 10 out of 10 for me. So on that same boat, I finished up a Nature Republic Collagen Dream Essence. This is elasticity and deep moisturizing. Now again, this is slightly different. The one that I now rehab in my bathroom was the one I used to use before I had to get this one, because they were reformulating stuff. This is great. I would use this one again. I just think the other one I was using was a little bit cheaper, so I just went back to purchasing that. But this again is something that I highly recommend. I put this on right after I tone whatever essence that I'm using to make sure all of my other products really penetrate the skin as deep as they can. This worked wonders. I didn't really notice a huge difference between this one and the one I'm currently using, so I think it just depends on what you like. But I love this brand. I love their skincare. I really haven't tried a bad thing from them. I finished up another one of my Ole Henriksen Glow 2.0 Dark Spot Toners. As you can see, I buy the Big Mac Daddies because I cannot be without this stuff. I refuse. This is hands down one of the most, if not the most important product in my skincare routine, because I'm not wearing makeup today, and that is truly because I just came in from camping with my grandma and I was like, I've got to sit down and film. Don't have time to throw on makeup. They're getting what they're getting today. But you can see that my skin is prone to like dark spots. You guys see it all the time when I start a video with no makeup on. This saves me. This truly makes all the difference. If you are someone, I've said it a million times, that suffers with dark spots, hyperpigmentation, you need this. This is absolute perfection in a bottle for me. I will never be without this. I finished up this Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. It's a 24-hour daily lightweight hydrating formula. This one is a little too thick for me. It is a good moisturizer. It did not break me out. It didn't give me any trouble, but it is much thicker. You guys know with my oily skin, I prefer a gel formula, and this just is not that. So this is not something that I would purchase if I ever got one again and like needed to use it for travel. I have no problem doing that, but I would not go out and purchase a big one. It's just not what I'm looking for in a moisturizer. This is the Glow Recipe Avocado Melt Retinol Eye Sleeping Mask. This just didn't do anything, to be honest with you. It's one of those things where I was like, you don't even need an eye cream if this got to be the eye cream I got to get. I had it, so I used it, but I would not repurchase. I didn't love the texture of it. I don't really know how to describe it. It was almost like a little too thick, and in a way where I didn't really necessarily want to blend out very well. So this is a no from me. Finished up a little tiny mini Colgate cavity protection toothpaste. It's toothpaste. You guys know I say that every time. It's fine. It doesn't taste bad, so it's good enough for me. I did finish up on one of these Ole Henriksen Pore Balance Facial Sauna Scrubs. Whoa, you guys. This surprised me, and I'm not joking. I have a couple other like small mini, you know, exfoliators and things like that that I got to get through before I even bother to purchase a full size, because you know me, I'm getting rid of stuff, but I will buy a full size of this. This was so cool. So when you squirted it out in your hands and started putting it on your face, it got warm. How? I have no idea, but it was amazing. It really opened up my pores. It really sank nice into the skin. I felt it gave me a light exfoliation without being too much, but it just felt like a wonderful spa experience in the shower, and for that alone I would buy this. Like, it was really nice. And then like to do this and get out and then put my toner and my other creams on while my face was like cooling down, oh, chef's kiss. Highly recommend. Kind of random, I know, but we have been using up some sunscreens, you guys, because summer has been doing it. These are the Coppertone Sports. It's solid sunscreen. I've got no complaints to make about good old Coppertone. When you use your spray sunscreen, make sure you still rub it in, because you're not just supposed to spray it on and go. But good for us. We will buy more of these for sure. And then I had to use up this because God bless my mother, she was not doing it. This is the Australian Gold Instant Bronzer, only SPF 15. I am into my using much higher SPF era right now. Back in the day, that was not the case. I just would just wing it. But this I don't love. One, because I don't need an instant bronzer. I get very tan in general, as you guys have probably noticed in this video. I do want more SPF than just 15. And to be honest with you, as I sprayed this on, it dried so quickly that like when I was trying to rub it, not that it was sticky on my skin, but it felt a little sticky, if that makes any sense. So this would be something that I would never purchase for myself. All right, couple hair care items. I did finish up another one of my Tea Tree Special shampoos, big old Mac Daddy here. I have been using this for as long as I can remember at this point. This is a staple in my hair care routine, which is very minimal at that, but I love this stuff. Highly recommend if you suffer from like any sort of possible dandruff, because that's why I switched back in the day. If you use a lot of product, because it's got that like tea tree tingling stuff, I really feel like it gets my scalp good and clean. I have dozens of these on backup. I love this. And then of course, you know her. I love her. I'm hoping I've convinced you to love her. But another Batiste dark hair dry shampoo. This is slightly lighter than the Divine Dark, but works for me just as well. All right, I used up 2 sheet masks. This one is a Sephora Perfecting and Brightening sheet mask. And this is the Tony Moly Pureness 100 Hyaluronic Acid Sheet Mask. You guys know I say this every time. A sheet mask is solely for hydration. It doesn't really matter what else it says on there. They're really just there to provide intense hydration on your face. I won't lie. I love the Tony Moly's over the Sephora ones. These are cheaper. You can get them at Ulta. I just like the cotton and the way they lay better than the Sephora ones. I will use either, it doesn't matter, but if I had to tell you one over the other, these ones right here, I did find this to be a solid sheet mask. And then, ooh, you guys know them, you love them. I have to have them because your girl really do be trying to get the acne, but we've got quite a few pimple patches and things like that. So first, I'm going to talk about this one. This is the Hanu T-Zone Pore Patch. I've been doing so well this whole video. But these are non-medicated hydrocolloids. They target forehead, nose, and chins. They say they unclog pores. They minimize the appearance of enlarged pores. These are so mediocre, it's not even funny. But I guess it's because they're like non-medicated versus like the peach slices and other ones that I'll show you here in a minute. But I don't really think these do anything in general. I feel like they don't bring anything to the surface. I don't really know if they minimize my pores. I'm using them up because I have quite a few of them, but this is a no-go for me. I would not recommend, I would not repurchase. Speaking of Hanu, this is the extra strength blemish patch. Now this again says non-medicated hydrocolloid. But it says it's formulated with salicylic acid, breaks down congested pores to treat, prevent, and clear blemishes, and protects blemishes from dirt, debris, and infections. This would be one that I would recommend that you want to wear like during the daytime. Like if you already put a really strong one on at night and you just want to keep the pimple protected during the day, this would be what I would recommend, because extra strength, my ass. This was not doing anything, which is a bummer because it's really affordable. You are getting 36 patches. Now they are all one size, the 12 millimeters, so it just kind of depends on what you need, but this won't pull in nothing out, not a one thing. So take that for what you will. I wish they were better, but and that's the thing, it sucks too, because I can get these at Walmart. You guys know how I feel about getting stuff at Walmart. I finished two things from the brand Peach Slices. So these are the Deep Blemish Micro Darts. These are hit or miss, and I think it's because, of course, you're looking at those really deep under the skin bumps that sometimes just take forever to do anything. It sucks because you only get 9 in here. Now, these are extremely expensive, but compared to like a standard set of like pimple patches, it is expensive when you're only getting 9. I would repurchase. It's just one of these things where you're like, you got to know that sometimes it's not going to do anything and other times it's going to be the most miracle worker. But I'd rather buy ones like this over the more expensive brands because I do think it works when it works. This one are the regular acne spot dots. You're getting 30 patches in 3 different sizes. I love the different sizes. I've talked about Peach Slices for a long time here on my channel. I think they're great. They're very affordable. These do work, especially over the Hanu ones that I just talked to you about. So would highly recommend these. I have dozens of these on backup. I pick them up every time I go to Walmart. What can I say? Your girl gets acne. All right, it's tough out here. And then this is the Zit Sticka Goo Getter Spot Clarifying Dots. This one has 18 of the patches in there. Now, I won't lie to you, these are great. Now, these do have tea tree oil in them, so if you do have a sensitivity to that, do not get these. I don't know that the Peach Slice ones do. Hold on. Let me peek that ingredient list 1 second. It just says ingredient is the hydrocolloid and the biodegradable material, so I don't think it does. So these over this one, if you have issues with tea tree, don't put that on your skin if it bothers you. These do work, but they are expensive. So I buy them when they're on sale. But again, if I'm going to tell you anything, just in general, aside from the tea tree fact, the Peach Slices ones do work very, very well. They are much more affordable, better bang for your buck. We're almost done, you guys. Some body care items here. I finished up my Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Foreplay Moisturizing Shower Gel. I love this stuff. You guys know I love the Sol de Janeiro. I love the original scent here. I won't lie, I get a lot of my bath products if I'm not just using my regular bar soap from Bath & Body Works. Would I repurchase this? Yes. It won't be frequent, but yes, I will, because I love using this in conjunction with like my leave-in conditioner and like my body moisturizer. Like, I love all my products just smell the same, but I have no problem using the other things that I have. But this is a really nice body wash. Speaking of Sol de Janeiro, boom, we finished up one of these bad boys. Now this is the Rio Radiance Cream. So this was the, it says Body Glow with Hydrating Squalene. This was in the Cheirosa 87 fragrance. So this was new to me. This was a special edition one. I don't know if they still have it. Now, I won't lie. when it says body glow, bitch, I will put a video over here that I took when I first wore it, of you like can see all the glitter. Like my skin was shimmering, you know, in Twilight when he goes, this is the skin of a killer, Bella. That's what my skin was looking like. Okay, there's no way, you couldn't have called me anything other than a color, you know what I'm saying? So if that's not your vibe, I wouldn't get this one. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't really my vibe because I just felt like everything was a little glittery. So that was a little bit of a downfall because the original Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum cream that I use has some shimmer in it, but just enough to kind of give you a nice glow. Not where you're like, dang girl, you put on sparkles. So it just kind of depends on your vibe. So that is one of the reasons I wouldn't get this again. Now the smell, I did like it. Now it's slightly more floral than I normally go for, but I felt like it really smelled nice on my skin. It mixed really well with the other body care products, so I didn't hate the scent. It's not my favorite. So in conjunction with like me not like being head over heels for the scent and the glitter, I wouldn't purchase this one again. It's just not really for me. You know, I tried to stray and I just got called right back on home. But if you love a more floral scent and you don't mind glitter into the gods, then go on, queen. I think you would like it. But for me, once was enough on this one right here. Now, if I got a small one, it's like a gift or a sample size, I would use it. But I just wouldn't spend, you know, the 40-something dollars on this big popper right here, okay? I finished up a Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub. You guys know I love these. This was the candy cane scent. Yes, I know that we're really nearing up on Christmas, but that's my business, not yours. I love this stuff. I love the candy cane one. I get it every year at the holiday time. I think it is so nice. You guys know I love the Tree Hut scrubs. At this point in time, I really don't think there's a better body scrub for the price on the market. So I highly recommend. I have dozens of these underneath my sink. You guys saw me haul them. You guys know I have a lot. Few more things. Ooh, speaking of Tree Hut, we'll talk about this. I finished up my Coconut Lime Moisturizing Shave Oil. I've already repurchased another one in a different scent. I've always just used my bar of soap to shave, but this really does make a difference. It smells good. It gets me a close shave. It hydrates my legs, my underarms, all that good stuff. It is kind of a splurge because of course it's $10. Like it's not super expensive, but it's one more thing you're purchasing. So I wouldn't necessarily get it all the time when I run out, but if I'm happen to be there and if I feel like spending the 10 bucks, I'll continue to get it. It is nice. I finished up this Poppy little mini travel body wash. I'm not sure what the notes are. I'll write them on the screen for you because the little ones don't have it. But it was nice, kind of floral, kind of light. I do like it. I am actually just going to keep this jar and put some body wash in it because why would I just keep buying more of these? Unless I get it for free, you girls, we're watching you. But I did like it. But I really haven't had one that I hadn't liked. As long as it's not warm vanilla sugar, girl, I'm good with it. This right here was an interesting product for me. I grabbed this at Walmart because I was like, oh, it just caught my eye with the pretty packaging. This is the Be Fresh Hydrating Body Serum with hyaluronic acid, botanical complex, ceramides plus vitamin E. It says from dull to dewy. It says it replenishes, rejuvenates, and quenches even the driest of skin. It is vegan and cruelty free. Now, this was interesting. So I got it because, again, it is like a serum. It's not like a normal lotion where it's thick. It is kind of jelly-like, which was really interesting. It sunk into the skin very beautifully. It made me feel extremely hydrated. Like I would put it on at night when I got out of the shower, and the next evening when I went to shower, I could feel it coming off my skin. That's how hydrated I was. So I loved that. You talk about deep hydration, and this was not very expensive. Hello, I got it at the Walmart. The smell. However, it does not say it has a smell because I was eyeballing this thing once I cracked it that one time because it kind of smells, it smells like sugar cookie, like vanilla cake, something like that. And I don't know if that's supposed to be like, it doesn't smell like the fragrance-free fragrance. You know what I'm saying? When something says it's fragrance-free, it has a fragrance-free odor to it. But this kind of smells like cake. And for that reason alone, I probably won't get it again because it made me sick. I hate smelling like sweets. You guys know it. I'll say it till I die. Disgusting. But they do have some other ones. They have, I think, 2 other ones that are quite similar to this. So I will get the other ones to try. I will test them out. But because it smelled like cake, this one's a no-go. But it's nice. If you don't mind smelling like cake, this is good. Okay, I am almost done. I am racing against my dying battery. This right here was my mother. This is the Nature's Bounty Hair, Skin, and Nails Gummies. 2,500 mcg's of biotin per serving. I know she really liked these. I did taste them. They do taste good. I think it's literally supposed to just be strawberry flavored. I believe she already bought another one, so good for her if you need some stuff for hair, skin, and nails. For me, as always, I've been using the Vitafusion, the Woman's multivitamin. I like it. I've been using this for well over a year now. I kind of switch between this one and the blends ones, whichever they have on the shelf when I go in there. These are great. They're doing what they're doing. I know this because my nails have never been stronger. I have literal bangs where they are just sprouting right out of my hair as new growth. So that's awesome. So I would continue to kind of do the thing with this. And this is the Spring Valley Adult Gummy, the Women's Probiotic Dietary Supplement. This is good. I am currently trying a slightly different one from this brand that I think I like a little bit better, but they taste fine. They seem to keep everything moving and grooving along because that's why I'm using it. You know, we don't want to get bagged up. So yeah, I will continue to repurchase because I'm doing so right now. Unless you have anything that you think is better, I would love to know. But other than that, this is doing what it should be doing for me as far as I can tell. And anyways, you guys, that is it. I know this video was a little longer. I'm so sorry. I had so much trash to go through that I cannot wait to dump in the garbage. And thankfully tomorrow's trash day, so it'll be gone immediately. But as always, thank you so much for being here with me today. I really hope that you enjoyed watching. If you did, of course, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Leave me your thoughts and opinions on anything I chatted down below. And again, I really appreciate you guys bearing with me on this lack of time that I have seemed to come across, and just like me working through getting stuff on my channel as spooky season is, you know, just kind of coming at me, running at me from behind, and girl, I'm getting ready to trip and fall. So thank you again for being patient with me. Thank you so much for spending your time here with me today. As you guys know, I love you. I appreciate you so much. And until next time, I will see you next time. Bye.